Hi, my name is Sam Frankel. I'm one of the partners here at Barnett, Lerner Karsen. This section is going to be about the average weekly wage. This is one of the most litigated topics in Longershore cases and Defense Base Act cases. Section 10 of the Act requires that us lawyers, the employers, and the insurance companies determine how much your average weekly wages were at the time you were injured. Section 10A, under the Act, says that the first place we look are the 52 weeks of earnings before you were injured. As an example, if you were working overseas for 2 years and then you got hurt, we would take that year worth of earnings before your accident, average it out to see what you would make on average per week, and that would become your average weekly wage. Based on that number, your compensation benefits would be 2/3, subject to a statutory maximum amount. If you haven't worked for at least a year before your accident, Section 10B allows us to look at a similar employee who may have worked for that year. This only applies if you are a 5 or a 6 day worker. A lot of our clients working overseas work 7 days a week, so this section would not apply to them. Section 10C, which results in the most litigation, is the equity section. This allows a judge or a district director in the Department of Labor to determine what your average weekly wage would fairly be. They have wide discretion, and they can take a look at your wages overseas. If you were injured overseas, take a look at your wages here in the States. If you were injured here in the States or overseas, they can take a look at your past earnings throughout many years to come up with what is most fair for your date of accident. Each person's average weekly wage is going to be different. Each person is going to be determined on a case-by-case, fact-by-fact scenario, and there are many litigated cases that us lawyers, the employers, and the insurance companies have to take into consideration when determining the average weekly wage. To help your lawyer, please be sure that you provide your lawyer with as much information as possible regarding your wages before you were injured, including pay stubs, W-2 forms, or prior year tax returns. If you have any questions about what you should bring or what you should produce to your attorneys, call us here at the office or visit our website at www.injuredoverseas.com.